Hi, everybody. Hope you are having an amazing day. We are back for more Ren, exploring the Reniverse. Thank you for all the recommendations. And thank you for telling me, like, go in any direction you want, but there are some songs need to be listened to in order. And I get that because I know some artists like Eminem who has some of those songs that you have to listen to in order to really get the full experience. This one was made easy for us because it's all poured into one video. I can see the timestamps. There are 3 songs, so hopefully I got that one right, and the money game. And I will do my best, guys. I'm paying attention to your thoughtful comments. Thank you, and let's dive in. Grab your popcorn because this is going to be a ride. Almost feels like a Tarantino movie.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street, somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet, she was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, at 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
Wow. I love storytelling songs. I love artists, coming up with a concept and executing on that, sticking to the theme. It's pretty rare nowadays. I love that. And he is, he's playing the guitar, he's singing, he can rap, the video, he's in the alleyway. Let's get into this story, man. Let's get into this story.
14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes.
Yo, this is, so many levels to this. And again, will need to be listened to many times over to catch it all and to pay attention to all the details, the technicality, the story itself, and the rhyming and the cadence, which is, he is great at multi-syllable rhyming and putting, these, bending words. I like that story, man. It's getting a little dark, walking her home alone. And then suddenly you could feel it in the air. Something is wrong. Just the way he describes it, it's a vivid picture, right? You could describe it in many ways, simpler ways, but he's doing it like the, a vivid way and like in a prose manner. Like when you write books, it's prose. It's really, poetic. I like it. This is 2 minutes in. This guy is something else. This guy is something else. How have I not discovered this guy on my own? Why did I have to start a YouTube channel? I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad so many of you are so supportive. But what was I doing?
She like a lady shake stalactite, feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Oh, hey, it's that flight or fight response, man. You know, most people can't help it. It's in your DNA. It's in your genes. If you have that fight or flight, some people or fight, you know. And we don't know until we're in a situation like that. We can't know. We can say many things like, oh, yeah, I would do this or that. No. We'll see what happens. Like Mike Tyson said, famously said, every man has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Oh.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Wow. Okay, now we're heading into the next song, which will flow. It's a story, right? Wow, this is, first of all, amazing. Many adjectives. There aren't enough adjectives. But you know what I was thinking about? Do you know those movies that start out with a singer at the beginning, like narrating the beginning of the story, like a Tarantino movie almost? There's many movies like this. And then you never see that guy again until everything is done. And usually, you know, the ending is not too happy. And then he starts singing again. Like, that's the end of the story. You know, Jenny and Screech. Oh, this is art. Ooh. Oh.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech.
Clocked out like Big Ben. But, guys, many people that go to London, they think Big Ben is the tower, but it's actually the bell inside the tower, right? Little fun fact there for you. I could be wrong. People from London, England, help me.
Clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
This really reminds me of Kim, the Eminem song. I was listening to that when I was 13 years old, people. Ooh. My mother didn't know. Just riding around my bike with my Discman. Who remembers Discman? Discman? Is that the... Yo, this is the delivery. The concept of this song. I love storytelling songs, like Dance with the Devil or Dancing with the Devil by Immortal Technique. Oh man, I can't get enough of them. And an artist that does it gets more rare and rare. So happy that I found him. Thank you for putting me on to Ren. Thank you. Can't thank you enough.
Do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Oh man, what a story. And the way he switched up the cadence there and the flow, and then also the playing of the Spanish guitar in the beginning there, the beginning of that Screech song. That was amazing. He was doing a few chords that, I have small hands that I can't really do the stretching, and then he really started going in. And his acting, guys, can't be glossed over. I'm seeing him in a hooligan movie, about football, some crazy football fan. Hey, I don't know if he's done or will do movies or shows. Maybe music is the only thing he wants to focus on, but I could see him do acting as well.
No time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Ooh. Oh. Oh wow, hey man, the details in this is, like boom with the guitar, and then the guy, oh come on. That's too much, Ren.
Story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Oh man. This is crazy. This is, High Ren was such a masterpiece, and every song I listen to this is, what a concept. Looking forward to more. So the tale of Jenny and Screech are pretty much over now. So what is coming next? That's what I'm always trying to think of, especially as an author. Like, could be a family member perspective, could be a daughter, I don't know. Something like that, because I did see the title Violet. Is something with Violet? So that's why daughter came to mind, but they're both young people, so I guess there won't be that. But looking forward to see this next one, and it's the longest part. Let's see if he puts a twist on this story. Let's go, Ren. Wow.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, Our Lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark.
Wow. Man. I love the sound of the nylon strings, you know. Oh. So hauntingly beautiful, and his voice in the beginning of that song where he was singing, it went through, you know, chills down my spine, man.
Itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent.
Oh, I love he went a cappella there, but because that beat is now like, or the instrumental is cemented in my brain, I can still tung 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 tung. Oh, and the flow there was cool too, man. Let's go.
Fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet?
In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Ooh.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Yeah, at the end there, I could feel it. I could see that one coming, not because it was obvious. He put the seeds, he planted, he foreshadowed. Oh, wow, amazing. That's how you do approach books as a writer too. You know, you leave a little breadcrumbs, or you write the story and then you go back and sprinkle them in so the people can, you know, try to predict a little bit, because that's where the fun comes in, like it's a puzzle, right? And I knew he was going to put a twist on at the end. So I didn't know it was his daughter, but when he was repeating 2005, I was doing the math in my head when this came out. You know, it must have been in a few years, and he said the age was 13, 14, so I was adding them up, and I said, okay, this could be the mother. So he left that in there, you know, puzzle pieces to discover. Wow, hey, I'm impressed. And yeah, that's sad, man. My boy killed his little sis. Well, no, his little sis were twins. But yeah, that's the stuff that I like. You know, like the song that I mentioned, Dancing with the Devil by Immortal Technique, is a little, you know, that one is dark as well. It's really dark. And the twist at the end is really, really dark. For anybody who has not heard that song, I would suggest to check it out, because it has, you know, a similar feeling. It's not 3 songs, it's one long song, but wow, man, this is another one of them ones, because that song that I just mentioned, Dancing with the Devil, is something that stayed with me for years, and they are so rare. So it's been years, and this is the new one. Wow, that was amazing. I'm gonna have to listen to that over and over, because I need to pick up on many more details. Love the storytelling, love the guitar, his voice, the delivery, you know, the acting, the setting of the video. So many components to it. And you know, my overanalyzing brain now wants to get deep into that and check it out some more. I love this, man. Hey, Ren, you got a new fan. Looking forward to more. It's a different way of exploring music through this. I usually, you know, that's not how I've done it all my life, but it's very refreshing, and I'm grateful for you, for your time. I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.